So in this section, we'd like to talk about the prefix inline high-low connection. So basically, you have one taller panel, one shorter panel. You just kind of line them up. The base posts will kind of line in with each other. You're going to take your silver 1/4" screw, 1/4" bit, and you want to line your base post up. You also want to make sure your slots are even in that process. There's a little bit of play in there, so you can adjust that a little bit at that time. Next, you'll put your high-low connection in. So you put your silver bracket in place, take your silver blunt screw, line it up with one of the holes in the frame, tie that in, then tie your other 2 screws in place. After that point, you'll switch to number 2 Phillips. Take your black screws and your black frame clips, and normally you put about 2 of these in the frame, one at the top. Remember to kind of lower your chuck down so you don't crack the plastic pieces. And when you're putting your trim on, obviously you'd put an end cap on, put your top cap on, put your trim piece on, but before you put your trim piece on, the top end bracket we send is the same one as your end of run trim. So I usually try and put the top end cap in the trim first. Sometimes a rubber mallet helps. Even hitting them on a rubber mallet doesn't hurt, or it helps. You know when it's on if you're not seeing any light gap between the frame and your trim piece. So you switch back to your 1/4" bit, tie your top end panel bracket in place, and then put your last top cap in place. Sometimes you might need to pry it in. It's a pretty tight fit. And that's your inline high-low connection.